What's gonna have the glare?
Hey guys, it's me, Boog.
And Dad!
And today we're gonna be reviewing, as Joe calls it, the Ultimate Superman.
Yeah, for me anyway.
But we're gonna
Trying to get
put,
it where you can actually see it with all this crazy glare.
but we're gonna put that to the test today.
But yeah, this is
Right,
of course
Dad?
another McFarlane. I'm not sure how to say it, McFarlane. This one's a DC Direct, and it is Superman and the Black Adam comic book. So I'm assuming this is obviously from the Black Adam comic book line, not necessarily the movie, um, but this is what he looks like in the comic books. I guess they kind of did like a little special thing because they're giving you an edition of the comic book along with the figure,
Actually,
and
yeah.
it's called Page Punchers. It's kind of cool. So that's the cover of the comic book, and this is what Superman looks like in the comic book. It just so happens to be one of my favorite versions of the McFarlane Supermans. Uh, they all look a little weird to me. Some of them are just too beefed up, and the faces look kind of odd. But this is the one that kind of looks like the most like Superman to me. Like I think it looks like more kind of like I guess Christopher Reeve's version of Superman, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I really like this one, and he was really cheap. I picked him up on I believe Amazon for around it was under $15, 12, $13 or something. So
My God!
I couldn't beat that. Right. So if they still got them and you're interested in this guy, I would highly recommend picking it up. So anyhow,
Actually, before we say all that, we need to open it up before we say we recommend it.
yeah, true, true. But anyway, that's enough about the box. Give us a second, and Boo's gonna get him open for you.
And we're back.
Right. Was it totally epic? Awesome. Black Adam Superman.
Yes.
Man, check this out, folks. This is sweet. Great looking Superman action figure here. And he comes with this totally awesome flight stand. No, it doesn't light up. That's just me and Boogie's spinner.
Probably a boogie.
Yes, spinny turner thing. So we don't have to sit here awkwardly and turn him. But the flight stand it does come with it's totally clear, goes up and clasps around his waist, and it looks great. This is an awesome figure. Really glad I got this one. And like I said, it's super cheap, under $15 on Amazon. So pick him up if you're looking for a really cool Superman figure that doesn't look like all the rest. He's a little slimmer, still muscular, but slimmer. And the face is it's a little more, I guess, Christopher Reeves looking than some of the other ones. Anyway, but yeah, this figure is super cool. Is that too many secrets?
Maybe. I
Right.
don't know.
So you got the wavy kind of cape that's in like a flight motion, and kind of with him too. You got the red, but it's like a dark red, almost burgundy.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the other figures, it's a really bright red. At least the couple we've gotten so far.
Well, I think for me, I prefer the brighter red for me for my Superman.
Okay, okay, yeah, and I don't really care either way. To me, it was more about the facial features and the build of the character. He's just a little bit slimmer, don't quite have the full He-Man Masters of the Universe body build, you know, body on him. Um,
He does look like Beastman over here.
right, exactly. Well, we got. Oh, hand me the other suits up there. I'll just show you a comparison. Uh, this is kind of what most of them that McFarlane does looks like. Of course, I know he's just going by what they have in the comics, but this particular series, is this guy. He's huge. Um, Real squared off kind of face. Some crazy hair.
And what's weird is that apparently in this universe, Batman and Superman are built very similar.
Yeah, yeah. Really stocky bodybuilding types. And I'm like, Superman's got to fly. He's weighing in over at 300 pounds here.
And then,
So,
and then our other Superman that we have him coming with a Devastator kind of seems like in between these two.
yeah, yeah. It's like Superman's almost like most of the Superman in the McFarlane series have the, I guess I would say the Mr. Incredible physique is what I'll call it.
Yeah.
So, it's really, really massive. And the haircut, like I said, is I don't dislike it, but it's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I much prefer this one better. So anyhow, um,
But Dad, do you have anything else to try to convince everyone that this is the best Superman ever?
um, well, uh, no, just other than being more, movie accurate, I
I
guess.
will say this: his hands are absolutely massive.
Yeah, he does have some huge hands for a small, slender type figure.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like the yellow belt. I like kind of like the darker, deeper red. Looks really nice. I think. Um, the S. Let's see what the S looks like when it comes back around because the S's are kind of slightly different too
yeah,
on some of these. Like that one back there, which we
it's
haven't
metallic.
unboxed yet. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks almost sparkling.
Yeah,
But this is more the burgundy type, kind of like S, which I think in the more recent Superman movies, I think they've been more of the burgundy red than the
yeah,
bright red, hasn't it?
yeah.
Kind of, yeah. But yeah, it's just a good looking figure. So anyway, let's get to the other stuff. So I'm gonna read the card. Here's the card. He looks really terrible on the card. He looks very old and I don't know, beat up or something. But anyhow, I haven't read the comic book yet, so I can't say. But I probably should have read it before we done this. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Superman. Real name Kal El Clark Kent. Of course, we all know that.
Well, actually,
I'm going to
before
skip.
Jay gets into that, he does have some interchangeable hands, which is kind of like waving hands, I guess.
I think those are more the flight hands. Dun, dun,
No,
dun,
he does more
dun.
like the fist
Does
when
he
he
do the fist and
flies.
flies? Okay. I'll skip the stuff that we all
This one
know.
should be more like like the hands on his hip thing with
Mm,
his hands,
yeah, could be.
something like that.
Or if he's just want a super slap.
Maybe. Oh no, they're not quite flat enough for that.
Right. So the first three sentences are pretty much just everything we know about Superman is his origin story. But then after that, um, actually, that's all this tells us. So basically,
And if you
just
don't know that, then you should go watch some Superman movies.
yeah, sent to Earth from the dying planet of Krypton as a baby. Kal-El was found by farmers Martha and Jonathan Kent and raised as their son Clark. As Clark grew up, the radiation from the Earth's yellow sun gave him enhanced senses and extraordinary powers, including super strength, super speed, heat vision, X-ray vision, and super hearing, super breath, and flight. Now fully grown, he uses his powers to protect his adopted world as Superman. So that's pretty much it. So it doesn't really tell us a whole lot what's going on as far as this particular version of Superman goes. But here is the comic book, and it is a full fledged out comic. Looks absolutely awesome to me. But as you can see here, how rough he looks. Looks really old and aged in that particular picture on the cover. And then we got DC on the back. So let's get into it.
Oh, wait, we're reading the whole entire comic.
Should I not?
I don't know.
It's called The Heart of Decay.
Let's see, how long is it?
Um,
We don't want to be here all day. Read the comics.
yeah, this could take a while. Okay, we won't read the comic. I'll read it later and give you an update, let you know how awesome it was.
Yeah.
So that's an advertisement in the middle. And yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess that'll wrap it up for our Black Adam Superman review. But yeah, really great figure, really good price on Amazon. So pick them up if you hadn't already.
So, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Right. Take care, everybody.
Bye.